Okay, here we go. We're going to continue with our experiments with the bite-sized classes, and I'm going to tell you this one. I learned this is a very small concept. I was listening to a shir by a rabbi in Israel. His name is Rav Nir Manussi. He's a very interesting guy. You should check him out. He's a student of Rav Yitzhak Ginsburg, who you should also check out. Anyway, in kind of Derek Agav, means just like in the middle of a class he was giving recently, he mentioned this concept, which I'm going to show you the picture that goes with it to explain, and it's going to be kedai, relevant to the Parsha this week, which is Parshas Shoftim. So if you see in the picture here, you see, what do you see? Okay, so first you see in the middle a kuf. Kuf is gematria 100. It's relevant. Then on the top it says side and side, which is interesting because if you look in the Hebrew, in blue, it says tzad and sad, and the one side is backwards, but that's just to make it symmetrical. So I'm going to try to talk through this, and then I'll put it back up in a second. So there's a classic question often in the Torah, you have repeated words. So at the very beginning of this week's Parsha, it says tzedek, tzedek, tirdof. Tzedek is the concept of justice. And normally we understand if it says something twice, it's lashon b'nei adam, how people speak. If something's you want to emphasize something, you say it twice. But he mentioned that there's a deeper level interpretation you could say here. That the word tzedek, first of all, the word sad and side means the same thing in Hebrew and English, which is always fascinating. And the letter kuf is 100. So what he was saying is what this means is when it says tzedek, tzedek tirdof, you should chase after justice. It's important, it's relevant, it needs to be emphasized. Justice is so essential. That what does it mean? Just you should search how are you supposed to do that? So what he's saying is the word itself is teaching you something that when you have a case, you have two sides. You have side one, and side two. You have side two, and they both think they're 100% right. So in order to actually judge properly, to be rodef, to chase after justice, you have to hear tzad one and try to get into their shoes and see how they think they're 100% right. And get into tzad two and understand how they think they're 100% right. So that's tzedek one and tzedek two. See how each, if you're a judge, see how each of the sides, or even if you're not a judge, you're just a person trying to understand a conflict with your students, with your children, whatever. You should really try to get into each person's shoes and see how they each think they're 100% right. And then if you take tzedek 1, tzedek 2, and put them together and rodef after them, you yourself should be able to come up with a pashara, with some kind of solution to the conflict. And that's all in the words of tzedek, tzedek tirdof, in the Hebrew, in the English, in the numbers. It's fantastic. So everyone should have a great Shabbos, Parshas Shoftim. And if you have interesting ha'aras, ideas, thoughts, if you're liking these classes, please let me know. If you don't like them, let me know. I'm wasting my time. Check out everything. I have a book coming out soon, Word Work Volume 2. More original poems into our translations. It's going to be 20 poems, some original artwork, more extended footnotes. It's going to be great. I really like it. I hope you're going to like it as well.